Now, there's a debate here in the U.S. about raising the country's debt ceiling. But most Americans probably could care less about the issue. That's not the case if you go to Greece. The country's close to bankrupt, and today members of parliament were scheduled to vote on another round of austerity measures. But some 20,000 protesters tried to block lawmakers from voting by clashing with riot police. RT's Sara Firth takes us to the front lines of this protest.
Well, the clashes between the police and the protesters still going on. You can see some of the chaos on the streets, and you can hear the tear gas still being fired into the crowd. So you can see the destruction that's been done along the central area that was filled with protesters earlier. People here are wondering exactly what's going on at the moment. The police trying to disperse the crowd, that violence still breaking out. Now, we've actually been stopped by a lot of the people on the streets. We've seen those people dressed in black with the gas masks on. They really don't want anyone to film it. It seems that they're the people who are behind actually provoking the police. People still moving back onto the central square, even though you can hear the tear gas still being set off by the police. They turned out to protest against these proposed austerity measures. They're angry about the economic situation that's been happening in their country, and they want an end to it. But we heard that they really didn't want the protest to turn violent until at least the end of June. But you can just see the chaos happening here on Syntagma Square right at this very moment. There is absolute chaos on the streets. The police all over the place. We were right in the centre of where the tear gas was being set off. And I can tell you it's not a pleasant experience. You absolutely cannot breathe. The huge numbers of people who are caught up in this as well, really quite scary. Tens of thousands of people have turned out onto the streets today to protest. And as you can see at the moment, people are really not too sure exactly what's going on. But the situation at the moment is certainly escalating. And you can see right now up here the police moving in again. Quite possibly that's going to be another round of tear gas set off there. You can see that happening. Okay. Whoa. Well, we're having people trying to attack us right now. Okay, film. I want to film now. Film it. Are you still filming? Are you still filming, Roma? Roma, you still filming? Okay. We're on the main street right now. It's very hard to film because even the protesters who are here don't want us to see this. To show you just what's happening on the streets right now, we've got the fires burning. You've got the tear gas up here. You've got the tear gas up here with the police still firing that at the protesters. Now they're saying at the moment a large number of these people are actually provoking the police. You can see them. They're in the black uniforms and they're the ones who've been trying to stop us filming. Shit, look. And the tear gas literally going off right now as we speak. You can see that up the road. The tear gas going off as we speak. The protesters and the police are still clashing at the moment. Very hard to breathe here. A lot of these people who are provoking it don't even want us to be filming here, so we can't do too much.